Alright, hey guys, what is up? I got a quick little video for you guys on how to draw marshmallow. Got a lot of requests. I've done a project in the past on song lyrics, and every year I like doing that. You can also click down on the link down in the description below for that link. It's a cool project on how to draw song lyrics, which sounds difficult, but I really like the project because it makes kids write the song lyrics that their favorite, or they choose their favorite song lyrics and then they turn those into an actual visual or a picture. But I like the project because I always get to find out about new music during it because I really like music. So for this one, I found out about this marshmallow character. So I'm gonna draw him, and a lot of kids were struggling actually how to draw him, which is basically just a cylinder shape, but they were kind of struggling with some of the tricks that I know. So I'm gonna go through this kind of step by step, and then I'll kind of fast forward to kind of do a cool version of it. All right, so and of course, before we get started, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button down below, like, comment, and share this video with your friends so we can build our art community here. Sharing the videos is the best way to do that, and hitting the subscribe button is the best way to get all my videos that are coming out weekly on my art channel. So thank you for doing that. So for marshmallow, it is a marshmallow or a cylinder. I guess it's a little wider of a cylinder, so that maybe that a little part that was struggling. So if you start yours off, I'm gonna start it out lightly in pencil, and then I'll go over it in a Sharpie. But really how it is, it's almost like a rectangle or kind of a box square kind of shape. So get that kind of square shape on the sides. So he always kind of has a little tilt to his head. When all the pictures that I've seen of him, it's not just a straight up and down one, so it has kind of a tilt to it. So kind of diagonal line going this way, and then try to kind of guess about a square shape, and then another diagonal kind of over here. So I'm going to do that line and this one. Those kind of match up. They're kind of parallel lines. And then for the under part of it will be like a U, just a really stretched out, so a curved line going that way. And then this line, I'll make this a little bit taller. This line will do that same U shape. And I think that's where people kind of get a little bit of a struggle onto it, where this line and this line both have a curve as if it was kind of tipped up, so you could kind of see it, and then the top kind of curves the opposite way, almost like a football. Or when we do our eyes in my class, that's kind of the eye shape or a football shape on there. So that would be the top of the marshmallow, and it turns out to look like a cylinder. So that's the basic shape for marshmallow, which I have a cylinder right here. I'd use a lot of toilet paper rolls for my project, which you can see. So it's not just a cylinder like this, which would be like a rectangle. It's actually a cylinder that's kind of tipped. See if I can kind of match it up almost exactly where it is on there. Ooh, pretty close there. So right like that would be kind of the marshmallow shape onto there. Some of the details on his face, he's got kind of a smiley face. So I guess towards the bottom of it, you could have kind of a smiley. So again, a little bit of a same curve that you were doing here, just kind of a little bit stronger of a curve, a little bit more like a U on there. And then that one's almost kind of like a bubble letter. So it kind of wraps back around and then kind of follows that same curve onto there. And then his eyes are kind of a little bit tricky. As I kind of practiced mine, I kind of struggled with a little bit of the eyes. So it's almost like an X. So I guess you could kind of start it out, I guess, with a little X. It goes pretty close to down here. So it kind of goes from one side to the other. But the X's are really thick. So really thick, like, and it is like a bubble. And then this one over here kind of goes pretty close to the other one. And then this one kind of, again, goes pretty close to that kind of mouth part of it. So if you want to start it out with just kind of basic X's, and then just like I practiced with my bubble letters, how you kind of trace around it like a racetrack, I'm going to actually do that part because this will all be colored in black. So the top is a little bit skinnier, and then it gets really thick towards the bottom. So it gets really thick down here and a little skinnier towards the top. So really skinny up here. I guess not really skinny, but skinnier. And then down towards the bottom, it gets a little bit thicker onto there. Almost kind of looks like a kind of I like candy corn, so it kind of looks like a candy corn piece on the end of it. So I guess that's the thickness that you want to go for onto there. So again, I'll do the same thing over here. Okay, so that's our basic shape and design for Marshmellow, which, like I said, I found out from my kids, some cool songs that he has. I don't actually know who it is. I'm guessing he's a DJ that kind of has just some combinations and features with some other artists on there. But I do like some of his songs, so I guess I should know a little bit about him. Okay, so now I'm gonna kind of go through this fast. I'll do a kind of a cool little background and fill this in Sharpie, outline everything, and make it look all fancy and cool. So let's go. All right, so there it is. Got it all complete, outlined it in Sharpie, went a little bit thicker on this side versus this side to kind of make it look, I guess, a little bit more three-dimensional. Did a little shading on the background. I really like these crayons that I got, kind of construction paper crayons from Crayola. These are really nice. I thought that color worked good because that was kind of the color that I took off of the picture that I was using from Mr. Marshmellow. So that is my video on tutorial how to draw a marshmallow, or how to draw Marshmellow himself on there. So thank you guys for viewing. Put down in the comments below if you have tried this or any other videos that you want me to try, that you need to bring me up to speed on the coolness of stuff like this. So thank you guys for viewing. As always, I am Mr. Schuette. This is Mr. Schuette's Art Channel, and we'll talk to you guys later.